Hey friends, Zeefles with another Dark and Darker video. In this video, I'm going to be analyzing some of my gameplay because in my most recent run, I applied a lot of the feedback that was suggested, and I feel like it went pretty well, but I still need some help. So for you new players like myself, you can go ahead and watch and learn with me. For those of you that are seasoned veterans, enjoy again seeing something from a new player perspective, but also offer more feedback, more suggestions. I'm going to share how there's a specific feature in this game, the sweet spots and the sour spots, and how this is not a dig on the game. It's actually just an observation, and maybe there's some quality of life stuff they can do to improve on this. And maybe I'm just misunderstanding. So I'm hoping that we can all learn together, that we can grow together. This is a really cool community. You guys have been very welcoming. So bear with me if I just get things wrong, but please watch along and offer your own comments and suggestions. So I'm going to try not to move the mouse as much. I'm using just the default Windows media player. So here, I didn't know you couldn't break that urn. Apparently, if it's already broken, you can't break it. So I'm using a flanged mace, and with the flanged mace, only the top part of the weapon is the sweet spot. So what that means is if I hit something with the handle, it's going to do less damage, which actually makes a lot of sense. So the first thing I want to say is this is a really cool feature. And again, it's one of those things that I think every game that is this combat style, like I think of Skyrim, right? I don't even know if I didn't play a lot of Skyrim. I know I'm going to get a lot of shade for that. That's okay. But if Skyrim doesn't do this, it should. If I'm using a flanged mace and I go to hit something with it, and I'm trying to, like, this is my mace, right? This little pen is my mace. And this top part is the actual metal portion. That's the actual blunt part of the weapon. If I hit you here, I should do less damage to you. That actually makes perfect sense. So I love this feature. I love this feature, absolutely. So my goal is to hit them with the top of the mace. If you played this game since release, if you played it for any amount of time, you already know this. Who cares? I'm learning this now and applying it. Again, this is about my 48th run. This is my 48th run. I'm almost to 50. So let's continue. And I just a big whip there. This is my issue. This is my issue. I'm watching and I'm going, and I'm trying to hit it with a tip now. And my screen is still dark. I could use some feedback on that. But how do I know if I hit it with the sweet spot or not? Is it like, oh, and I hit the wrong button here like 5 times? It was ridiculous. I'm hitting G instead of F. I look like such an old man gamer, but that's okay. That's what this is all about. So what I'm looking for here, what was I looking for in the menu for? I think I was like looking to change a button or something, so I was annoyed that I hit the wrong one twice. But what I don't know is, I don't think there's an indicator to tell you like, hey, good job, you hit the sweet spot. I don't know if it's like, if it's a bigger blood splatter, if you've just got to watch and feel that out. But like here, like I can't seem to figure it out. I did not hit it there. I did there. Is it a bigger blood splatter? Is there, I wish there was an indicator. I wish there was a way for me to know. Another piece of feedback that I'm applying here is I'm not picking up crap I don't need, which it's all relative, right? Other people might need things that I don't need. What I also want to point out is here, okay, on the next swing I'll show you. Okay, on the screen, I think you can see my mouse, okay? If you can't, in the very center of this, there is a highlighted triangle. It's pointing downward, right? I don't think I can zoom in on it. I can't. But in the very middle, there's a highlighted triangle, and then there's these 2 arches on the top. So it goes highlighted, light, and it goes, it's more transparent and more transparent, and then these 2 highlighted marks. This is telling me the direction of the swing. I get that, and it's telling me that in the center of it is like where it's gonna strike. Like, is it telling me that, like, I don't understand what that's even communicating really, like, because it's not, it's just it's a location on the screen. But what I thought when people started saying sweet spot, I thought that meant like when it was in the very middle, that meant it was the sweet spot. Maybe it just means like that's the center of my attack. But like right now, I wish that when I strike, I wish that it would do right here, it would tell me somehow, hey, you either got a strong hit or a weak hit, because there's actually 3 parts of the weapon. There's the top, and on the, I think on the flanged mace, it's like, oh, you'll have to confirm, or we'll have to look it up in a second on the Wikipedia. There's a great, I think it's like Guns and Weapons, Dark and Darker Wikipedia, something or other. But it's, the top part is 100%, and then it goes like 60, and then 20 or 40. So like if you hit it with the hand, like where your hand is, you do significantly less damage. Again, a great feature, but how do I know if it's actually happening? I whiff a lot. So like that, I hit him with the handle. But I'm going to rewind this and see. So it's, is it a blood splatter thing? Is that what it is? Like, I'm not sure. I would love to know this. I tried Googling it. I tried looking it up, and I couldn't just find someone saying like, yes, confirmed that. I don't know. I accidentally shoot that. I couldn't find anything that said, yes, it is confirmed that this is how you confirm whether or not you hit the sweet spot. Some sort of an indicator, something like that would be great. All right, so I'm checking to see if anybody's in there, what's in there. Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for either loot or simple monsters to practice this sweet spot thing on. But I can't figure it out. I don't know how to tell if it worked. If it's a feel thing, I wish there was a way I could feel it out. Is it when you see the weapon hit? Maybe it's just a feel thing. If it is a feel thing, tell me how to feel it. Tell me how to feel it. All right, a piece of feedback that I got on the previous video was that there are times where I'm looting things that I don't need to keep, right? And I'm sure I'm still doing that. But they also said, hey, try not to have stuff in your inventory. Try not to have your inventory full, because you want to be able to pick stuff up quickly. So you don't get caught with your pants down looting while a player shows up and you engage in PvP. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to say, like, look, I abandoned that. Me 20 games ago, even 10 games ago, I probably would have picked it all up and made sure my inventory was full the whole time, and replace any of the greens with blues, any of the grays with greens, blues with purples, etc. I would have just kept the nicest stuff that I can with a full inventory. Now I'm being a little more scarce in regards to that. Okay, I feel like that was a sweet spot hit. I don't think that was. Maybe that was. Is it a sound that we're looking for? Like, how do I know if I'm hitting the sweet spot? And maybe the next video I'll answer that question, because I got found a lot of cool videos on explaining the sweet spot, but like no one said if there was an indicator that informs you, right? No, I heal up here. See, that one felt like that looked like a sweet spot. I don't know about that one. That second hit really felt like it. Yeah, I wish there was... That third one didn't feel like it, but it made the same sound. You see what I'm saying? Like, this third one made the... Okay. So that one looks like I'm hitting him with the stick. It looks like I'm hitting him about, we're using this pen again, about right here, right? Maybe the thing that hit his hitbox first was the blunt part. I don't know. Let's look at second hit. This one. That one for sure hit. But look at the blood splatter. Is it the same blood splatter? That's what we want to know. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. There has to be something that tells me, right? Okay, I'm hitting him with my hand. That one I am not. I can confirm that I'm not doing it right here. Okay? That's not it. Okay, this one. Boom. That one was it. It's the same sound. It's the same blood splat. So I know how to tell here because I can see it, but in game there's no sound. So my thought is, it would be great if there was some sort of an indicator, like even if it was just like an impact animation, like even if it was simple, like it was highlighted and go. I don't want UI. What I love about this is like it doesn't show numbers, which I kind of wish it did, but I think it makes it more immersive when it doesn't show the numbers. But I wish like maybe there's a replay system, or you could choose to enable that if you want, or there was just like okay, when you get hit, it shows like a circle, right? I'll show you. I get hit a lot, so we'll be able to see that here in just a second. But when you get hit, there's an indicator that shows what direction you got hit from, right? So if there was a similar indicator that would show when you hit someone, if it was green, you're hitting the sweet spot. If it was yellow, you're mid. And if it was like red or orange, you're not hitting it. That would be really sweet. I would love to know. And here, I'm keeping green crap. I don't even know why. I have so much gold. Like, I don't know why I'm keeping it. It's not even worth that much. But I get a good little practice run here, too. I hit the handle. That one, I hit mid, I think. That one, I hit the air. That was pretty nice. Okay, I hit him in the dome. That was a decent one, I think. Okay. Handle. That's probably mid again. I think, guys, I'm too close to these goblins. Yeah. Let's see that one again. Yeah, I'm too close. I'm way too close. I'm hitting him with my hand. Yeah, see, it took me 4 hits. Okay. Oh, I missed him there. I'm not hitting him in the right spot. I'm too close. This is good. This is good that I'm seeing this. Again, I do understand more after watching this. And look, I think in anything in life, in these games, in any game you play, watch a replay of yourself. Like, go back and analyze yourself. See what you can do. For me, I don't just do this when I play Dark and Darker. I do this after a meeting for work. I do this after a good old healthy argument with my wife. After I discipline my children, like, I really try to look back and say, what can I do better? It kind of drives my wife crazy sometimes because when something goes well, I'm like, yeah, it was really dope. What can we do better? And in this case, I'm watching being like, there's so much I can do better. I've been a father now for, my daughter just turned 5, so I've been a father for 5 years. So there's some things I'm still aware of that I need to improve on. But when you're this new to something especially, it's really important to just analyze and say, what can I do better? Get rid of those bad habits early on. Another example, I play guitar. And a lot of people have really bad posture when they play guitar or really bad rhythm habits. And it's really hard to shake those habits if you don't get rid of them early. I have a great buddy of mine who played guitar. And when I first met him, he had a really good ear. He understood tone really well, but his rhythm was just not great. And the first 6 months of playing guitar with him, I was hypercritical. And he took the time. I'm hitting him with a handle. It's in the middle. This is good feedback. Guys, thank you for pointing this out. But we worked on his rhythm for like 6 months, and I wouldn't really teach him any licks or any songs or other chords until we fixed that. Just like, how do you get your hand to be rhythmic? So breaking bad habits early on can be really important. And I feel like, as silly as this is, if I don't break this habit of standing so close to my opponents, it's going to bite me in the butt when I get into more challenging dungeons. So let's see if I'm trying to punch this dude. Okay, that one looked like it was all right. I miss here, I think. See, I get time to warm up here, and I don't even think I'm hitting him with it. This is, again, such a cool feature in this game. The reason I'm doing this is other games, I don't think they do this. I don't think other games do this. I don't think they punish you for not hitting them with the most dangerous part of the weapon. I think you can hit them with your hand. The whole weapon is a hitbox, right? Is a hurt box, I guess. So if you're hitting him like this, damage, but like boom, maximum damage. I think of like Marth and Roy from Super Smash Bros. Any Smash Bros fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. If you hit him with the tip of the sword with Marth, you're going to do extra damage. If you hit him with the blunt of the sword with Roy, you're going to do bonus damage, which is also cool. I wonder if there are any weapons that benefit from hitting them with closer to the shaft. That would be cool. Let's keep going. Another thing I learned and applied this run and others. Ooh, that was a good hit. Let's watch that again before I ramble about the other thing. Here we go. Not that one. This one here. I think it's this next one. See, I swing when I'm farther away. Boom. That's it right there. That's it. I just need to... here's what I'm going to do. I don't know. How do I get that out of there? I'm going to screenshot that. Oh, now you guys are seeing all my stuff. All right, cool. All right, anyway, screenshot of that part. Here's the deal. I learned that the lift comes down at like, what, 1020, 720, 420, 120. So here I'm just looting up. I'm going to get on the lift at 120. And that was just another thing. I took the time to learn that. I just said, all right, I'm sick and tired of coming here and going, where did the lift come? If there are simple things you can educate yourself on, again, in anything, not just a video game, just educate yourself on it. Now, again, I mentioned before, I'm I like to learn on my own. But games these days, man, you can save yourself so much time just by looking at what other people learn from. And what was that lightning sound? Hey, somebody help me out here. What was this lightning sound? Here. Coming up. What was that? What was that lightning sound? The lights going out? Bzz. I have no idea what that was. I thought it was like somebody underneath me getting ready to fight. But, yeah, I have to get over this stubbornness. I really enjoy self-exploration, being self-taught. I really enjoy that element. But, man, if people have already put in the hard work and learned things that I don't have to learn, I might as well just get on Reddit and look it up and get on watch another YouTube video. I mean, here I am making videos, right? And maybe there's some other new players learning along with me. But for the most part, you all seem to be pretty well educated. So rather than, trial and error, I might as well trial and error than use a Google, use a wiki, learn something, then more trial and error. So that's the run. I do extract safely, a little spoiler alert. I really enjoyed this one. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. This was probably the run where I felt like I had learned the most. I had applied the most of what I learned. I was really trying to think about that sweet spot. And now watching this, right? Watching myself do it, it's almost comical how I'm like, ooh, it's a little more obvious now. But I do think that a feature they should add. I hear people talking about adding quivers. I hear people talking about adding more money bags or bigger money bags that are easier to get a hold of. That would be great. I'm hearing about a lot of different... I think I just stay in the lobby. I'll just chill here for a sec. I'm hearing a lot of different feature updates and recommendations. While I agree, I think that a lot of these are quality of life. Hey. And I think that they are not completely necessary. I don't know. Maybe we just, maybe give us quivers, like give us some of that, right? But if some of these indicators, I think are what new players really need. So maybe I don't feel the need for a quiver because I'm not shooting arrows. Maybe I don't feel the need for more money pouches because I'm not, I've got money, but I'm not going crazy like some of you guys. And maybe I just haven't got there, but I think it would be a really helpful thing to just let people know you hit a sweet spot. Hey, this has been about a 20-minute video. Maybe that feature already exists. Maybe I just haven't enabled it in the settings. Maybe I'm just not listening for the right sounds, or I'm not entirely sure. But if you guys could let me know if there is a more effective way to know when you're hitting the sweet spots other than just by feeling it, that would be awesome. I'm really excited to make a video at my 50th video. I'll be making another one. I might just do another live playthrough of just playing through game 50 and will see everything that I've learned. I think that I'm at a strong learning curve part. Like, I think I've learned a lot. I've applied a lot. People have made a lot of suggestions. Thank you so much. A lot of strategies for dodging abilities, a lot of strategies for how to loot, when to loot, what to loot, tips on how to navigate the UI while in dungeon. That's really helpful. Just different shortcuts. I mean, you guys have been awesome. When I do my 50th video, I'm thinking about other videos that I could do. I could do, first 10 games of a barbarian, first 10 games of a wizard, first 10 games of whatever. I could start a new character. I wasn't feeling like I was going to play other characters, but I actually think it's going to help me learn a lot about the game, especially now that I'm starting to get into PvP a little bit more. To just learn how they work would be pretty awesome. So if you guys want to let me know what other videos you want to see, what kind of content you want to digest, that would be great. I've really enjoyed this journey with you. Thanks so much for welcoming me into this community, and I hope to get to know more of you. If you enjoy this content, make sure you like and subscribe. The whole bell thing so you can know when I post a video. And I am probably, the next time I go live, I'm probably not going to do it on Twitch. I'm probably just going to do it here on YouTube. It is just Zeefels on Twitch, and this is obviously my YouTube channel. So maybe check it out. Again, make sure you follow on Twitch, you subscribe here so you guys know when I go live. That'd be dope to hang out with you guys. So anyway, thank you so much. Love you all, and we'll see you in the next video or when I go live.